Okay. Girl. So I was hearing somebody saying like, I ain't arguing over no man that belong to me. I ain't arguing with no dead man, even if he on TV. So I don't know what the fuck is going on. Adult. You had to excuse me. I don't have no makeup on. I didn't feel like doing that. You had to excuse me. It's something like this is not. This too shall pass. Okay. I told you these people got some kind of central something here where they got themselves hooked up to certain individuals to make they self feel better, as if you knew these people was connected to your energy and that they was digging in on your energy all this time. Somebody want to put somebody a part of a collective so bad. They're trying to say you was a part of something. No, I was a part of getting married to somebody that was living a double life and something happened, or I was a part of being married and somebody was taken. I don't know what the fuck happened. All I know about is me and my kids. Okay. So yeah, somebody could be getting breadcrumbed or something in a situation when it comes to some type of information that's very important or detrimental for you to claim something. Okay. Somebody, this could be like somebody's kingdom is in an uproar here, or it's in the reverse, or something like this, and there's some kind of battles going on here within this place. Somebody's trying to protect a sneaky person or a thief. um in order to birth something with this thief. Okay. Now this fell out in the upright, but they can't do something about whatever this is, this kingdom, this place, whatever this is. I like that. I'm kind of mad because I bought these. They even had these packs of hair like on clearance. I was like, what can I make real cheap? And I went to the clearance section, and the packs was like $7.99 a piece. I'm kind of mad because I bought one too many. I mean, I might try to fit it in there just if I want to go crazy. All right, but I mean, I'm damn near done with it now. I mean, I didn't wear it for a day, but I'm the type of person that'll be like, the second day, let me see what I can do. Let me cut it here. Let me cut it there. So we'll see. It's not a big deal. It's just until Friday. So, I guess that something could be backfiring about something that somebody was hiding within the walls of whatever this is. Okay, that's an injustice. It's like it's despicable. Okay, despicable me. So something could have been hiding all this time. Somebody saying that they stripped somebody, or some tree has been stripped, or some. It's not stripped though. Some people could have did you a favor by gathering some things or something like this. It's not stripped though, because whatever this is running through your blood veins. It's running through your veins. Like the King of Pentacles here. Somebody could be a King of Pentacles or being seen as a King of Pentacles in the upright. Now this might be some kind of justice coming in, because I don't know why I feel like this is not the norm. This is like a female that's going to end up being a King of Pentacles to start with. There is a union that's in the reverse. Somebody could be finding out that something is true, that somebody's hidden a death for a couple years, past 7, 8 years or something like this. That somebody hid a death. Okay. Okay, this is what it looked like to me. Mm, and being, they weren't able to look at witchcraft or witches as if it doesn't make a difference here. Like I said, because these witches, we're not talking about people that's put in like Eye of Newt in no fucking cauldron. We talking about people changing people's document paperwork. They could be found on camera, such and such and such and such. And these are illegal things. There's ramifications for these particular things. So they could be investigated. They could be put under fire where they get recorded and they're being watched and listened to and probed mentally in the 5D or whatever this is that has to happen here. Because there's no citizens that should be above the law, that should be using any kind of cyber policing or anything like this on other civilians in order to harass them or steal from them or anything of this nature, okay? Or some of these people could be feds. They're trying to take positions from holy ones or chosen ones or something like this. You know, it's not ridiculous like this, okay? This could also be action going on in the streets. I just feel like we got the lovers in reverse with the son of David. So somebody don't want to let somebody do something or let somebody in because you don't want to take lovers, or because you don't have a teammate, something like this. I don't know. Or this could be upright. Somebody could be trying to put you with these people in as if you was dealing with somebody or something like this, working something out. Because if you were, these are things like a king, his footman, or he have his bride, his queen, or he have his children or his family on their mind. Excuse me. These are assets of this person that they can use at their own will. They can do whatever they like with these particular things that they have. Immunity, okay? Making public announcements, okay? Calling for justice. Somebody can do those things. So somebody doesn't like you because you're standing upright, like, hey, you're doing this. Hey, stop robbing people. Hey, stop doing this. Somebody is keeping you on the lower end here, okay? And so we have somebody that's not dead. Somebody could be faking their death or something like this. And this person is looking at this person as a little bit higher than you. These are these groups or whatever that's like, oh, no guts, no glory. They swear that you're on the same frequency as them because they're doing some stuff that you're not doing. But everything that they're doing is in the wrong. And so you don't want to be caught amongst these people. They feel not getting caught, they're getting away with something, but shit is being about somebody faking a death and then starting a new life or something like this or whatever somebody was doing. Okay? Whatever is against the law, it's illegal. So somebody sitting here trying to still call some shots to you and your ass is doing something illegal. You've been knew that I was a queen on my country. Take something that's going on over here with me. Like, oh, you just remembered? Like I said, how the hell is somebody gonna move on? Like, I still feel like too, there's two masculines here. One is the older version of this person that got old because they went against God, and then there's the younger version of this person. But I think it's the person's brother, actually. Somebody trying to act like I was married to the brother. Gave me the Letitia Davis name and gave that person my name or whatever my real name will be, my hidden name. I don't know. But something is backfiring on this chariot in reverse energy here. Okay, somebody could be trying to get you caught up in some type of, I don't know, death ritual or something here. There could have been 3 bodies. Okay, I'm hearing there could have been 3 bodies. Yeah, Temperance, Holy Spirit. There could have been 3 bodies or 3 I don't know, something was found. Like, this could be a case where they're like, oh, we found a body of a little girl, something. But there could have been 3 in some case. I mean, I don't want to go in or go back into the Kanika thing, but this could even be that, like, something did happen and these people got recovered and brought back into the game, and somebody didn't bring you back in. That version of you could have data or information. If you're a cyborg or a Westworlder, it could have a missing pieces or something to something. Because even if there was, somebody could be blaming you for something, and this could have been like some kind of setup or something. I don't know, to make it seem like something happened to you, to make it seem like you did something to somebody else. Excuse me, I don't know. All right? And these people could have left the country, be traveling the country or something. I mean, the world. Okay. Somebody could be like, I keep on here spinning the globe. I'm here because it's like, oh, we were able to go take 2 missions to go all the way around the world and do blah, blah, blah without the world noticing, but the world do see or notice. Temperance, Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. Somebody could be challenging somebody like, you're not who you say you are, or because they slightly use clones that you didn't do certain work, but my consciousness has been going on. I don't remember dying or getting beat up or harming anybody or any. I've been going on this journey in this social security number for I don't know how long. All right, so I don't know, but we have somebody in the kingdom. They also been a Queen of Pentacles. Somebody could say you don't have any type of maybe this is like somebody saying that you don't have any type of qualifications for something. All right, like even with the Holy Spirit being here, and then the person in the 10 of Pentacles here. I mean, we missing what? The Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups. All right, so this person could be in the upright. Somebody could be challenging something that happened when you was a Queen of Wands. You was innocent. Somebody could be saying you hurt a child or something. You heart. I don't know. You maybe somebody saying that's your name. I don't know. You a heart. I don't know. But I know that one of these coat of arms have I think it's the spec energy. The spec coat of arms has a heart on it. Okay, so somebody could have said you did something as a Queen of Pentacles. You in the upright. You didn't do anything wrong. Somebody saying when you was in the 10 of Pentacles and the kingdom was yours, you was doing something you wasn't. It's in the upright. Also, these people could have had you in an insane asylum or something like this on purpose, knowing that there's nothing wrong with you, or in prison, because the 10 of Pentacles can actually be prison. A lot of people don't realize that they're in prison while they're honoring these 10 of Pentacles like that. Excuse me. It's just like making a spectacle of your life or whatever while you're being constrained or somebody's taking shit from you. So again, these people might want to put you in some type of imprisonment here, but all of these cards are in the upright, so somebody's going to have to walk away. This could be like I said, the FISA court could have been persecuting you behind your back for foreigners that want your spot. And so somebody could have been saying that you did something or whatever like this, as a Queen of Wands beat somebody up, or I don't know, the Queen of Wands could be like a brutal bitch, okay? So you know, a boss bitch, like knock your ass out. You know what I'm saying? And then the Queen of Pentacles, I just feel like somebody tried to say that you hurt your own child or you did something here and it was somebody else here. Yeah, it could have been these fates or these witches, or somebody was dealing with other women. Now, this person maybe never touched these women ever, but somebody was dealing on a neural chip or with a third-party organization that had them linked up with other women that was in y'all energy during a relationship, a situationship, from a distance, from afar, whatever the fuck this is. People had all, these are leeches. And that's also with, whatever one of these terms is that I put up. It said all in together in a crowd, leeches. These particular things is what this word means. I can't remember what I was looking up earlier. Shit. I can't remember. I know I put it up on my page. I'll have to come back to it. But it's not what you really think that it would mean, whatever this term is. So again, these people are in the three. Okay, some people that you celebrated with could have did something. I don't know. Because let me tell you, if somebody had immunity back then, these people could have thought that they were slick by doing something to me. But if I don't have immunity, they don't have immunity. Now, these people that want the crown that you let step over me or you because you was being petty, now they could go back now and start eliminating all these people and say that they didn't have immunity and try to say, oh, this person. So this is the part in Revelations where they're trying to persecute the people that know who is the real Christ or who is the real queen or who is the real emperor or empress or whatever this is, okay? It could have also been working with a King of Swords in reverse here. Whoever, this could be people that somebody was in the industry with. These could be people that somebody was in your neighborhood with. These could be people that, all people from your high school, in class, whatever class you went, like mine would have been 99. I said would have been. Somebody was dealing with these particular people. Or these people are in reverse. Whatever they did don't have shit to do with this person. Okay? Now, I don't know if these people did something to this person. Let's see. They could have been, yeah, somebody was weighing their options. Do they want to take these three-piece people, or do they want to take this powerhouse? Because people are putting emphasis on the flesh. Like, oh, she a brick house. Look at these badass bodies with these bitches with these bad. Oh, she could spread her legs on. Who want a queen that's doing that? Like, let these bitches be queens of the street. You're not fucking sitting on my throne. You know, there's something, like I said, I'm not going to fucking say it again. I couldn't take it seriously. I just don't think in history, anytime I seen that queens perform, it's just not a manner. It's not in their manners of something here. It's like somebody's mad at you because they feel like you talking shit. That's why I feel like I don't like the fact that even some of these people are acting like they're guardians of something or the gates or something like this. I was also hearing as if Roosevelt was living, he wouldn't let this be. So this could be something, if this Roosevelt energy or something like this is like a god or a devil or something like this. And this, because that's my grandfather's name. And my auntie saying she do kind of look like my grandfather a little bit. The shape of the head, my mom a little bit kind of look like my grandfather. But most of the other kids, and maybe one of my uncles, but most of the other kids, they don't. I'm not saying nothing for nothing. I'm just saying if you look at the family like it's lined out, there's only like three children that look just like my grandfather. So if we're finding out some of us are Cabbage Patch Kids, I'm just saying how long have they been doing this? All right, so somebody saying, oh, you know, I love her and I'm crazy for you too, or something like this. But these are people that's already passed over. They don't have nothing to do with choosing what the living are doing. You're messing everything up by trying to put these people like wicked. I don't know. They just said like they have to be dark or something like this. You messing with these people are manipulating something and masturbating something too much. Like these people have had their fun on the surface, in my identity, around the identity or whatever. So like I said, if say you found out like that your aunt was like trying to like, because these people could have been setting you up and then your family didn't know what to do, and then they start setting you up like saying you crazy because they knew these people was going to get you, but nobody gave you a chance to just be you. Nobody gave the chance to come to you and tell you what's going on so that you can cover yourself in other ways. They may not have the answers. You could have had the answer all the time, so you didn't have to ruin my time. You didn't have to steal my time, ruin my reputation, do any of this shit. Whatever this is going to be fixed by God, or the truth has been spoken and something happened. So I'm thinking if this family came up with the plot, say the family came up with the plot to have somebody act crazy for like 5 years. When they get all these documents, this big fat file folder on this person that's crazy in the family, whether they're really crazy or not. And then these people decide to put your, they find out that you are actually going to win this time. They're going to see that you don't need a conservatorship. Oh my God, she's talking smart stuff. She's in books and stuff like this. She might find out something. She might learn something. And so this could be something like this where somebody panicked and then they said, what can we do? Well, let's just go ahead and put this person's name on this record or the jail record or something like this. Okay. And we'll just say that it's this person or whatever. Okay. It was stormy out here. So somebody could have did something like this. It doesn't matter. If these people came up with this plot or something like this, I don't know what they were trying to do. But I don't think it's right for people to be pulling your energy, cyber energy, or pulling on your energy in some kind of weird way, and you're not getting the full extent of something, and they're trying to bully or drag out, or they're having it's something called forced conversations when it comes to a court situation. Nobody has read no Miranda rights. I haven't said nothing about let me put my hand on this Bible and tell you I understand, because I won't understand nobody. All right. So, you know, I just feel like this is like harassment. Can't be the real court system. Have to be heathen court. What do they have to do with me? Nothing. Unless you're charging your own people with crimes that they're doing against me as the Empress, because I don't have nothing to do with your heathen court or your synagogues or anything. I'm not in any religion. I said I am. I'm that. I'm not here for anything else, okay? To be a part of any of your groups or anything. I wasn't ever claiming to be them in the first place, and people were doing their job, The thing is that somebody knows something now, and these people are very uncomfortable. It's a very dangerous situation. We have justice in reverse here. So this is an unjust here. Now, these could be, I don't know, like, why these people are reversed. Something is being uncovered. Maybe these people did something bad, but they was trying to make it right. Maybe they was doing something good for you in the past. But once they figured out, this bitch ain't gonna figure out what we did. Okay, give me some of that money too. I don't know. But whatever it is an unjust act. And it's looking like the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Temperance energy, Holy Spirit balancing stuff out for people. Somebody is seeing that. I don't know. This is like something I was seeing earlier about like somebody making the wrong choice here. Like this could even be somebody is like snapping on people. Like everything was fun and games before. But now somebody's like snapping on people or something like this. They don't like how somebody's acting here. Seven of Wands here. Somebody's protecting something. But if they're protecting the wrong thing, or somebody that did something against a righteous one or a chosen one, or this one right here, death is coming. I mean, it's just fucking going to be at your doorstep. All right. This could also be this energy here trying to send death towards you. Somebody's trying to protect you. And this Nine of Cups is trying to send death towards you, like, or towards me. Excuse me. I was just watching something from like 1977. And it's a lady. She was taken out in front of all these people. Oh, this look creepy. I look creepy. She was taken out in front of all these people or whatever. And she was actually just shot to death like a dog. Allegedly. Okay. They showing the footage or whatever. She was trying to get out of like an Arab nation or something like this. And, you know, she had went to school abroad or whatever. They said you got to keep your customs and everything. She ended up liking the little boy or something like this when she was in school. Nothing. She was already said to be marrying one of her cousins. Whatever like this. She came back. They could have found out about this. They could have been stalking her, watching her, whatever this is. They found out that she had a little crush on somebody. And then I guess the cousin didn't want to marry the girl no more or something like this maybe. And I guess, excuse me, so they wanted to force her to marry. They wanted to force her to marry her brother's old friend. Now this is making me think about like Rhaenyra's and girl, I'm about to say Versace. Rhaenyra's and what is his name? The band, okay? All right. Like I said, I never really got, was that his child? Was it not his child? Whatever this is, because I never watched the whole show. But when Damien was saying that he wanted, now this could be Hades saying that he wants somebody. I don't know. Maybe he used to always take the young girls, and now somebody like a Hades energy wants somebody. This could also be your family that already crossed over. They don't have nothing to do. They supposed to do their underground shit. Look at crimes and stuff like that. They're not supposed to be having nothing to do with this. This is supposed to be a beautiful thing here. We're separate from these people. Unless they have tried to hijack and take over the crown. I mean, that's the only thing that I can think about. But Viseri, I think that's what his name is. Anyway, so I guess the man wanted her to then marry him with one of his old friends, or one of his friends that was an old buddy or something. And she didn't want to. She said no. So all these men dragged this woman out in the middle of somewhere, and they just put her in the middle there, and then they just shot her. The father did it or whatever. Because she didn't want to. Now I'm hearing that they could have did this to somebody. Also a lot of Anne Boylan energy. Like I said, it's like they're trying to say that they did this to this yellow sweater person. I don't know, they're trying to scare me, that they're killing the clones or something, but I don't know. Maybe that's what they're supposed to be doing. I don't know what this is. But somebody could be trying to send somebody to do something. You find out that the female is God, or that I'm really a god or something like that. And to be wearing those garments over there. These are people that's claiming that they Arabic, but they really Mexican. These are people that's claiming that they Arabic, but they really Mexican. It's all this shit here. You understand? So these are people that could have, like, these are crimes. These is real crimes. So these are people that could have killed your father or my father and then took over some type of portion here. they was acting nice to you or something like this, but now you pointing out their family, even their child that you was friends with. And so somebody want to do something here. All right, you can see why the fuck did we let this person, yeah, they seeing, or you're seeing something here that somebody could be trying to protect the emperor. Okay, but this might not be an emperor. This, they could have even went as far if this is the Alberon energy and they acting as sheiks with my spouse and all these people, and they was hiding the fact that this was a double situation. Somebody's protecting an emperor, but it's not the emperor. It's the best friend. They just turned her into a boy. You or I could be the real boy. Shit is dirty, ain't it? This could be also why South Carolina is in reverse. And South Carolina could be not even South Carolina over there by the east of the garden. It could just be people that go in the underground. Or this could also be with cycles. They go south for the winter. Like, they might just pop up. You might get a new person every, like, season. So somebody could be trying to make somebody not have a union or something like this, but we got the Ace of Wands here in reverse. Somebody doesn't have the authority to do whatever this is that they're doing. Make somebody get married, stay married, whatever this is. They don't have the power. This could be a strange family members. Now they finding out that you're rising up and you are going to be the queen, and now somebody want to come back towards you. This could be like to save your life, okay? Supposedly. Remember, these people have been ghost people. You haven't heard from anything from these versions of the people that have been out of the Truman Show all this time. But they have had a way to communicate with you in your dreams. Which is weird, because what did we talk about in those dreams? Okay? Somebody wants to show you. Also, these are people that's watching us in our house naked, and then that's the reason why they want to marry us or see us or take us on these little trips on their little spaceships and shit. Whatever this, the justice system is in reverse, and the justice system, the collapse is already here. The justice system ain't shit right now. You could probably do whatever you want to do, probably. I don't know. But the Queen of Wands is in the upright. This could also be somebody trying to claim that a woman, because if there was like something about adultery, they were saying just because she liked this person, she didn't do anything with this person, just because she liked this person in her mind. But the lustful, that's what it was, lust. The lustful energy that we're talking about don't even have nothing to do with that. These were people, okay, we're talking about people that, indigenous people, say they say the Bible was to control the indigenous people or something. Okay, well, let's go back to that. This, let's say that was what it was at some point in time, but you had to outgrow that. It had to grow into something else throughout the test of time, right? So even if this was telling people, you're reading the Bible, you know, that white lady that's coming, like Emmett Till, this, they could really, okay, this is what this really is, okay? Okay? Because remember, we read about whistling, and whistling is also spell work that people could do, like whispering, whistling, is something about antagonizing or something like this, a person, or like stalking a person, okay? Now, with the paper bag test, I think this wasn't that long ago, okay? There could be something about you being, some black people don't want to honor, or they get right in their feelings if you say you're a white girl. But this is a different type of breed or race of Indians that are from this, full-blooded Indians that are from here. And they were being attacked by Native Americans at some point in time. Okay? We've read about it on this channel. I've spoken on it. Even when they was doing these things in Congress, and they had them Native Americans, and they was like, so what were y'all doing over there in that area? And they were like, oh, we were just, well, I thought they were fracking, but they were saying, oh, they were just doing, and they said, but you weren't persecuting the people in that area. And they come to find out that they actually pretty much was. They didn't show what these people look like or anything. But there was some kind of discrimination or something going on. Okay? So I think it was, we're talking about whistling. This is also a form of, if you look up whistling in etymology, it is some type of spell work, or somebody conjuring up something with your thoughts, your mind, or your hearing, or somebody is like on you. Okay? And lust, the lust of the eye, is like looking at some documents. You work in the government, you looking at some document. Oh, this bitch got this much money. Oh, she got a trust fund. Oh, he got this. Oh yeah, that's what. Okay, that's what I'm doing. Because I was watching a cartoon about this lady. This is an African myth or whatever, or story about witches or warlocks and different energies. And she had the gift to be able to see who was going to be the next. Now imagine they got technology now. Back then, well, we don't know about when these storylines really came into play or when these myths start being used. That's one thing. But she was able to identify who was going to be the wealthiest one in the village. And she would go in the village market or whatever, and she could see something beaming on the forehead of these people. Okay? To see which man she wanted to date or something like this if they were wealthy. These days, they could be using this. Epstein, that could have been Epstein's thing, is that he was teaching people how to do this shit. That's pedophilia. If some of us were not all the way fully awakened, we didn't go through our vision quest, we didn't go on those reservations and learn things like these other people, we didn't learn how to skinwalk or do all these other things or whatever this is. So the lust of the eye is these people going in, even the ancestors or whatever, or the fake ancestors, the organization that they're using, that are communicating with you with these 5G towers and stuff like this, that are urging you to steal from your cousins and stuff like this because they're going to get more than you or something like this. That's the lust of the eye. If somebody came up to you and got married to you and then they left you and they took everything, that's lust of the eye. If somebody was in a secret organization and they hunt down people when they come on the market or they start getting active or something like this, they say, who is this person? Let me look up their last name, look at all, put all their specs in there. Oh, this is the daughter of, somebody knows this system. That's lust of the eye. I'm going to get with that person. I'm going to put a mark on this person. We're going to make this our mark. This bitch is about to be loaded by the time she's loaded. She don't even fucking know. This is what this is. Yeah. I'm telling you, a lot of people thought, I mean, these people been having babies, buying cars and shit like this. It's just, these nations and these things rise and they fall. One thing that's not about to fall, especially if this is my opportunity or my chance, you're going to wait until I want to be, I'm going to be the queen, and you think you're about to cancel some shit? We got a problem. This is my baby. I was born to sit on that fucking throne. And that's what's going to happen here. So we got these women here. I heard that they was letting for 4 years or something. Like there was 4 women that they let split up in the past 20 something years to sit on the throne and act like and puppeteer like the queen or some shit like this. Somebody's going to have to walk away. Somebody that they care about is going to jail. This could be me. That somebody want to get you locked up so they can walk away from you. Or this is like somebody sending a woman and a child away. I don't know what that is. Because these people is in the reverse. Somebody could be having to send you away because these people could be getting live around this bitch. Yeah, because of this court system. So some of these families in these towns or whatever, they've been doing this for a long time. They just did it to the wrong one this time. Yeah, we got a high priestess in reverse with the 8 of wands here. Okay, something is backfiring on a high priestess here in reverse, like a bad witch or something like this. Okay, whatever this is, somebody may not be able to recover from this. All right. But like I said, if they're just calling you a bad witch, there's not going to be a tower. So you depends on which you pick which one you are. If somebody's calling you a high priestess in reverse, you really an empress, they just trying to get rid of your ass or something, then the tower is not going to hit you. But like I said, if you are this person, something's backfiring on you. Okay? It just is. And whatever this is, they're not going to be able to recuperate. Now this person is about to be being breadcrumbed. for doing magician acts or something on the Empress. Like somebody leaked somebody's information here. The Wheel of Fortune back in the upright. Somebody leaked some information about the Wheel of Fortune here. And they thought this was a bright idea. They thought they were trying to be funny. Or this is somebody that was going through your man's Akashic record and found out that they was with you in the past or something like this. And they thought that they was the first one. And the first thing they did was use whatever construct they had or whatever they had at their fingertips to harass and harm somebody. And they're going to have to pay for that. Like I said, at some point in time, it says spare the child, spoil the rod, or spare the rod, spoil the child. It could be something like this. Because these trolls make somebody happy. That's why they be pretty much off the grid. They party or whatever like this. Somebody likes, you know, some motherfuckers got to grow up. Okay? So I don't know if this warned us that somebody has been beheaded. These people could be forcing religious aspects on us. My children were not in church. They maybe went with their grandma once in a while. They're not in no religion. If their mama is the Christ, they don't need to be. You don't need to be sending men for Africa to come look at them and go. You don't need to do none of that shit. You hear me? I don't want to share my fucking heels. Nobody. Everything off limits over here, motherfuckers. Just act like this the palace. Just act like this the royal palace. Mind you, these people did not pick you up and tell you about your any kind of tribal finance. There's some type of tribal benefits that was supposed to be coming to somebody. They never told you about this. They never showed you how to light a fucking fire. They never showed you how to go in the wilderness or something. They never showed you how to do a goddamn thing. You better watch how you treat motherfucking people. It's gonna be a lesson. Especially for these motherfuckers that think you ain't being seen because you got the same skin color. The lesson works for you. God just making sure we prepared. Because why do you people talking about like they left somebody in the cold? You can't. Go ahead and write that up in your little notebook. In your little crate or your soapbox you got up underneath that damn garage where your secret lair is. And you hang this shit on your wall or something like that. Somebody used a chariot in reverse to kill somebody's son or the son. At some point in time. They're not stressed about it either. King of Pentacles in reverse, losing everything. The Emperor is putting his foot down. He could be trying to, somebody could be happy. Okay, they're trying to let a Queen of Cups get off. Or it may be this man here that could be happy because he's not getting a tower. Queen of Cups could be trying to help him not get a tower. But you're going to have to walk away from this. It says in that word, don't listen to the person that tells you something word for word, or tells you something all the way through, or brings a message all the way through. They're trying to act like somebody's message is more accurate because of the way that they deliver them, but it's really not. Because these are the people that are in that something. This could be even the people that's imprisoned here, or got their ears to the streets, or something like this. They're more street savvy or something like this. This could be the person that's actually in the Eight of Swords here, but they want you to feel what they feel. They want you to talk about it like that. You know, in the movie The Black Swan, the girl was trying to piss her off. And the girl should have just kept her cool. Because the girl, it was all about like her trying to riddle this girl's life, like shake the cage or something like this. Yeah. The Wheel of Fortune in the upright. It's like also Cruel Intentions. I think it was Cruel Intentions. Remember at the end of Cruel Intentions when that girl was feeling so good about herself about ruining that one girl? And then everybody, when she came out the funeral or something like this, everybody was reading that burn book and everybody seeing what that person was really like. And then I think the person came up to her and ripped that cocaine thing off her neck. And all that cocaine, I think the cocaine flew out. So they knew that the person was telling the truth in that burn book. That she got that necklace with that cocaine after she was sitting there doing that to all them people. So somebody could be trying to do that with a test. They could be doing a fake test. This person could be doing cocaine. Somebody's on drugs again. That's why I got the fat veins. The Levy. Somebody's name is Levy. I used to watch this channel called John Levy. Like mud floods and resets and stuff like that. A long time ago. But somebody could be on, I don't know who this person is in real life. But somebody could be trying to claim that you on drugs, like they at the final measure. Somebody thought that they was sitting back on their back or on their throne or on your throne, or back in good arms or arms with somebody. But this person is back on drugs or something. I told you these people, they ain't gonna be able to take what they did. They gonna kill themselves. It's just they could be surrounded by a bunch of people that's on drugs and shit like this too. They just like, yeah, just let. But again, what happens if all these people is mentally ill and all this stuff and unstable? Just hope that you survive this motherfucking ride. Okay, that they about to take us on, but eventually they don't end up robbing each other to death, killing each other to death, smoking each other out. You see what I'm saying? Just wait for it. Hold on, I don't know. I'll be addicted to. I ain't bought none in a long time. But sometimes I buy me a pack of Now and Laters at the store. Just to get a little sweetness. Okay. So, somebody listen to this. People on the burning bush. I got that song Sorry today or in the past 24 hours. So somebody did something fucked up. This person don't have their own brain. This can even be people, somebody listening to like dead people talking to them. Trying to see what to do. Girl, I can barely see. Yeah, if somebody stand up as America, if I stand up as America, or you stand up as America, or you stand your ground, and you tell this handler to get the fuck up off of you, somebody is not protecting you. There's somebody around you that's supposed to be caring for you or something. This could even be a child or somebody around you, and they are they're not protecting you. I was hearing this could even be a child that signed something like a secret. They signed the oath of secrecy or whatever, and they know that they got two moms, but they could sit there in front of your face and tell you that they don't. Or they know that it's another woman or something like this. Because these people know that this man already passed away. This could be 3 of your children. They may know the truth, that they all snuck away from you. Or they all snuck away, but you, the real you was going to wake up one day and start telling the story or something they would have to cover. Because I heard no regrets. Or these people didn't know what happened. They didn't know. And they heard that there's a lady on here talking through the grapevine. There's a lady talking about she was married to this man or your dad, or she had pictures of y'all or something. And these people could be like, what the fuck? They could have left and been brainwashed. I don't know. Or they could have just knew that they had 2 moms and 2 dads or some shit like this. I don't know. Yeah, this was somebody's bright idea. Or this is somebody that knew that somebody was going to go through a process like this, a father. Somebody did something here. These people could know that they've been cloned, these children. I don't know. There's something else going on. That is like, you can't be married into this family. You have to be of the bloodline. But whatever tools they're using is not for their bloodline or them or those children. Or if those children ain't yours, it's for my bloodline. It's not theirs. It's just not. This ain't even no like, oh, somebody is the princess of or whatever. Like, this ain't none of that. And you need to get a duke or something. This is like Queen Elizabeth ain't dead, motherfucker. This is what this is. There's a whole bunch of mad men that didn't want a queen. They knew the prophecy. They were scared of what they seen, and they didn't want a female reigning right now because they want to turn the entire world into a whorehouse.